Okay, we have a stamp and coin collection which I inherited from my mother, and I need some an appraisal of this stuff. I have no idea what it's worth. We're going to start with this collection, the Famous Americans. Introduction. Authors: Washington Irving, James Fenimore Cooper, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Louisa May Alcott, Samuel Clemens. Famous poets: Henry Longfellow, Whitaker, Russell Lowell, Walt Whitman, of course, Uncle Walt, James Whitcomb Riley. Famous educators: here's Horace Mann, Mark Hopkins from California, Charles W. Eliot, Francis E. Willard, Booker T. Washington, everybody knows him. Famous scientists: John James Audubon, most people know who he is, or rather was. Crawford Long. Luther Burbank. I have a special connection to this one because Luther Burbank, when he came to California, founded the city where I currently live, Burbank, California. Walter Reed, we all know him. Jane Addams, famous composers. But this goes on. Stephen Foster, John Philip Sousa, Victor Herbert. Now these are all unused stamps. Edward McDowell, Nevin, famous artists. Gilbert Charles Stewart, once painted John and Adams and his wife. Whistler, of course. Augustus and Daniel Closter French. Frederick Remington. Inventors: Eli Whitney, Samuel Morse, Cyrus McCormick, Elias Howe, Alexander Graham Bell, and that's all for the collection of famous Americans. Then we move. I'm not going to probably show all 4 volumes of this, but we have the Philatelic History of the United States. It's in 4 volumes. And I'll just briefly go through some of it. St. Augustine being founded. Here's Plymouth, the Pilgrims land at Plymouth. These are all stamps that commemorate historic events. The Stamp Act repeal, the First Continental Congress. Sorry if the video's shaking. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Boonesboro, Lexington and Concord, Battle of Bunker Hill, and it goes on and on for those years. George Washington inaugurated, but that is
in case Melinda stopped by,
Philatelic History.
So the cat was in, so I could lock the door.
I'm taping right now. And we do have the other 3 volumes going from 1807 to 1866, 1867 to 1933, and 1934 through 1937. Over on this side, more stamps. We have the 4-volume set, Reader's Digest First Day Cover Collection. And these all, like you'll notice, stamps of World War II, first day covers of the 70s, all about stamp collecting. There's To Care for Him Who Have Borne the Battle, Deep Sea. This is all Stamps that were issued, again, to commemorate historic events or just the history of the United States. Gothic towers on the Hudson. Everett Dirksen, who cares? An Open Society. But this is a 4-volume set. We have volumes 1. They're probably not in order here. Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Along with those, we have a set, the bicentennial of the American flag. This is a nice, unused, unstamped collection of, uncanceled, never used stamps that celebrate the bicentennial of the American flag. I don't know how long my mother had been collecting these things. And then finally, in her stamps here, you have commemorative stamps of 1978. I don't know why she bought these, but she did. And here's a whole bunch of them. Again, uncirculated. Finally, in her stamp collection, we have the 1980 Olympics mint sheet set collection. Oh, I hope the glare from the plastic isn't too bad. They have stamps from all over the world. Here's Romania, Canada, East Germany, Republic of the Congo, Czechoslovakia. Some of these countries don't even exist anymore. Belize, specifically Czechoslovakia and East Germany. Liberia, and these are full sheet sets. China, that's one kind of strikes me as interesting. The Central African Republic, and it goes on. Bulgaria, Russia, was the Soviet Union back then. Poland. My mom probably really loved this particular page, being Polish. Andorra, little tiny country in Europe. Chad. Again, and they all have little blurbs about the stamps and a little map showing where the country is. Mongolia, Upper Volta, Paraguay, Mali, Niger, Anguilla, Mauritania, São Tomé and Príncipe, Gabon, and Liechtenstein, and finally the United States. That's all for that particular collection. Now, if you'll excuse me, that's the 1980 Olympics mint sheet stamp collection. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to, and by the way, some of these stamps are still in their original packaging sent to my mom. That's going to be it for this video. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take a few moments to get all her coins in a position where I can show them too. I'll be back soon. Okay, now we have the coins. First, there's this collection, 25 years of U.S. uncirculated coin mint sets, all the way from 1962, 63, no, I missed 64. There's 64, 65, all the way up until, oh my God, these are not light. All the way up until $1986. So that is a lot of coins, and they're all uncirculated, supposedly mint sets. And they are heavy. I don't know why she collected all these. She just did. That's my mother. You'd have to have known her. All right, next to that, here we have the these are Eisenhower. These are the 1971 and 1972 Eisenhower silver dollars. Don't know what those are worth. Again, these are all uncirculated, every one of these. Then there's United States Mint proof sets from 1998. There's 97. Here's a set of World War II coins. Here's proof sets from 1985, 1979, 1981, and all the way back to 1969. That's all the coins. Again, I would appreciate anybody who can give me an appraisal on all these stamps and all these coins to contact me about it. I will leave at the end of this video, I will leave my name and an email address and a phone number where you can contact me. That's it, guys, folks, troops, whatever you want to call yourselves. That's her coin and stamp collection. She's left it to me. So I don't have, and again, I have no clue as to the value of this stuff. And I'd like an honest appraisal, because I don't want to take it to a dealer and have them completely lowball me as far as the value of these coins. I also have two other items that I'm not including with this. I have a Chinese solid gold coin. Well, actually, that's my wife's. And I have a solid gold deer's head that I bought in 1980. When you contact me, we'll talk about those. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for paying attention to this video. And if you can get back to me, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much.